first video of the new year. Happy New Year to all my viewers and my subscribers. Welcome. Now watch this video and do enjoy it. Remember, like, share, comment, subscribe, everything. Alright? Remember, flaming hot. What's up YouTube? What's up YouTube family? So in today's video we'll be doing some Mexican rice along with some salmon. Yes, good old salmon along with some Mexican rice. So don't move a muscle, don't go anywhere. Continue watching. Alright, so I'm gonna look for now. You know, when you do your Mexican rice, it is almost like when we do Jamaican fried rice, but it's just that the ingredients are totally different. Yeah. So that are the reason why you have two different names. So we as Jamaican call it seasoned rice, and the Mexican them call it Mexican rice because of them rice. Alright, so for the rice I know we season up the pot as per norm where we do Jamaican seasoned rice. So water bubble, so I add a bit of salt just for flavor, right? Add a bit of complete seasoning. First thing though, I'm going to reduce the flame. Water boil too violently. Reduce the flame. Alright. I add a bit of coloring to the pot. But it is saffron. See? Saffron, not curry. So don't go away and think that it's curry I'm adding to the pot. It's not. It's saffron. I hope you all see that it's saffron. So the saffron is added for the color. I remember earlier I added salt, and I also added a bit of seasoning. Yeah. So I season up the pot, right? I add a bit of this too. Yes. Small amount. I remember you season and then you taste accordingly. You must taste the pot as the chef that is cooking. Because if you don't taste it, how you gonna know say it bang on, right? So you gotta add some butter to that. Yes. Add a bit of butter. What is that? A sneeze? Yes, that is Bianca, my videographer, doing some sneezing there. Alright, so I'm gonna add the butter, and then now I'll increase the flames back to where it was. Alright. Now I'll be adding a bit of scallion. Yes, I remember I said earlier that it's almost done like when we as Jamaican doing our seasoned rice, right? So I'm going to be adding a bit of scallion to that. Bam! Scallion in the pot. Nice. Alright. And then now we'll be adding some, yeah man, I'll add some of this in it. After we add the corn now, then we add the rice. Or you can do it any way you prefer. You could also add the rice and then add the corn. Doesn't matter. Or you can also cook the rice and then you stir in the corn. There are various ways you can do it. It depends on what you want. But what I'll be doing though, I'll be adding the rice, allowing the rice to cook, and then once the rice is cooked, I'll then stir in the corn. Right? BB, come over here. Okay, so this are the rice I use. Yeah man, you can use any rice that you find, but in this house the preference is basmati. Alright. So I judge the amount of rice based on the size of the pot. Then always wash your rice, because there's some process that the rice go through before it reach you, and you don't know the process that it go through, right? So practice washing your rice thoroughly before you put it in the pot. If I even one time, first wash it 2-3 times or so, but even one time. For me, based on the color of the first water, then I decide if I want to wash it again. And based on that one, I decide so it needs to be washed once more. Alright? So, washing it again. Nice. From here now, we'll be adding the rice to the pot. Drop me a line, leave me a comment in the comment section. Let me know what you think of this video. Let me know if you wash your rice or you normally just throw it in a pot, you know, or you tell me say it depends on the brown rice, then you decide if it needs to be washed or not. So just drop me a line, leave me a comment, and let me know what is going on in the back of your mind. Alright, so of course after you add the rice, you have to give it a little stir. Right? After you stir it, then you cover it and allow it to cook. Nice. So we'll pour it on until we're ready for it. Well, so one thing I can't enough. That's a whole lot of can there, man. So I have to transfer it into something else because it's too much. Never know that's too much in I think. Pour it on until we're ready for it. A little further on, when the rice is almost ready, or when the rice is ready, then we'll be adding the corn to our rice. Yeah? Alright. So now that the rice is on the fire, I'll be seasoning up my salmon. Yeah man, salmon we I work with today. So I could take out the salmon and see what I'm going to feed you now. Nice piece of salmon. But you know, so every fish have scale, right? Like some people like them skin on and some don't. And some of the time for the chef, it easier the skin come off. So if you take off the skin, all I do, I just slit right at the end and then I peel it off. Quite easy, quite simple. See that? You just stir it all the way. Wow. Alright, don't worry about it. Yes. That is it. See that? Salmon take off in tail. Alright. So what I gotta do, I just turn it around and find some of that in and tear it from. Because it was folded when it put in the fridge. That is the reason why you see it tear right there. But see, still can't get off the skin. You have to be careful with it as well because the fish is very delicate and you don't want to damage it. Right? There you go. All skinless. Such a beautiful fish, right? Yes. Beautiful. Alright. So this now you can use this make fish tea, fish soup, fish broth, stock. A lot of usage out of this skin that you see here. A whole load of things you still can use it and do, you know. So you know, just peel it off and then throw your money. Because remember, the weight calculate the price and the skin is a part of the weight, right? So you don't throw it away because you'll be throwing away your hard-earned cash. Unless you have it like that, you can just take it and throw it away. But you put it up, yeah man, put it up for something else that you would want it to do, as I mentioned earlier. Yeah, so remember me I said don't waste the fish, yeah? And remember me always tell you, say, as a chef you have to be multitask. So remember earlier you see me put on the rice, so come back and check on the rice now. See that? Yeah man, rice almost ready for your next phase. Look on the color. Remember, I know curry me use. I use something called saffron. Alright, so now I'm going to add the corn. Yeah man, lovely color, don't? So watch this now. Add in the corn now. Remember the corn already cooked, so I need to worry. Say I put raw corn in the rice because remember the corn came out of the tin and it is already cooked, right? So adding the corn to the rice and then incorporate both of them. So once both of them is incorporated now, come together as one, yeah, you just allow it to steam some more. So this can come out, yeah, because it has already done its job of flavor in the pot. Yeah man, so we allow this to steam some more now. Remember, you reduce the flame to its lowest and allow it to continue steam until you ensure that all the grains of the rice is cooked. So that is it for the rice now. So I'm going to check the flame. See the flame here? Put it on low. Yeah man, allow it to steam. Now we'll go back to the fish now. So the fish here is very delicate, very flavorful as well. You have to be careful when you handle it. You don't handle it too rough You know, take your time when you handle it. Yeah man, so cut him up nice and then season him with some regular seasoning. Sear it, make a sauce, add it to the sauce and allow it to finish cook. So that process will take at least probably 20 minutes and this is ready. So already you see the rice steaming out. So you know, say the meal is almost completed based on what's happening so far. Now remember, always wear clean. Clean as you go. Do not pile up bag of things in your sink. Come here baby, show them my sink for me. Look at my sink. See that? I say no pot, no pans. Sink is clean. So ensure while working, you're clean as you go. Do not pack up your sink with pot and pans. Yeah? Alright. So now we will be seasoning our salmon. To help enhance the flavor. Yeah? So all we need for this is a bit of black pepper, some complete seasoning, some garlic powder, and a bit of bam! Yeah man. That'll go on for what I go on. So be adding them inside the pan or basin or whatever you want to call or use. First few sprinkle black powder, then a bit of then some good garlic. And I want you to realize that each seasoning has its specific color and it has its specific use or job, right? Nice. So what we'll be doing here now is just incorporate everything on the fish like this. See that? Just ensure that everything rub all over the fish on both sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sides. Count again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sides. So anybody asks, can tell them that fish fillet has 6 sides, especially salmon. Remember, drop me a line, leave me a comment. You're watching Flaming Hot, the channel where the cooking never stops. Alright, allow this to marinate for about 3 to 5 minutes and then we'll be ready for the cooking process. Yes, so we continue the preparation process with our various color peppers. Yeah, so you know we have the green, the orange, the yellow and the red. So just imagine that combination of colors inside the pot along with the pink salmon upon the color. See that? And then you're gonna have your onion, which is a different color, and all of that. So remember, as I said before, you're watching Flaming Hot. Flaming Hot is the channel where the cooking never stops. Drop me a line, leave me a comment, let me know what you think about the video. Alright, so as we continue with this process, remember I always say work clean. Work clean. So ensure you clean all of your workstation before you move. Before you move on to something else, ensure say everywhere is clean. Alright? And you must practice washing your fruits and your vegetables. Yes, must wash them. If you don't, you run the risk of contracting bacteria, or you get yourself some foodborne illnesses. Yeah? And not because you wash them, it means you just wash them in any water. You have to ensure so the water is clean that you wash them in, right? See, never wash my scallion. Wash my scallion now. Nice. Alright, so now we'll be going into the slicing of these garnishes. Yeah? Remember, you must learn, or you must practice to hold a knife properly before you move into cutting up anything, or chopping, or slicing, mincing, or dicing. You don't want to see any fingers, any blood, any impurities inside the food that is being prepared. So don't just grab the knife and take it and say, alright, time to cut up something. No. Yeah, man. Practice makes you become better. No, not really make you perfect. Just make you become a better user or a better handler of the knife. Now remember, we have the rice on the fire. When last we check the rice? Long time when I check the rice down. Alright, so come over check or go on the rice pot. Yeah, man, see it's coming together. Yeah. See, still on a low flame. Still up on a low flame. Steaming away. Remember, as I tell you, as a chef, you have to be multitask. You can't just do one thing for the whole day. You're supposed to can have 5, 6, 7, 8 pots on the fire one time. You just keep checking and go, right? Alright. So you see, check the rice, and we're back to the onion. So all our garnishes are ready, but we now sort out with fish yet. So we're going to do now, we're going to sear. We're going to sear the fish, and once we sear the fish, then we move to the next phase of the journey. Alright. Yeah, so we're adding the fish to the pot. Yeah, man. Ensure it get a bit of color. And once it gets a bit of color, then you see the next stage is that we go through from there. Alright? Yeah, so we are starting with the seasoning, you know? Starting all the herbs and the spices. So after the sauteing, then we are going to be making a sauce. Once we make the sauce, then we add the fish. And once we add the fish, allow it to simmer for about 3 to 5 minutes, and then we're ready.